Hi everyone, this is Jack R. for Contra One, and believe it or not, time has slipped by so quickly. This is actually the 4,001st video. Just slipped by with the 4,000 mark, and I thought I would bring you up to date. So far so good, everything is going well. I must say that the videos that I'm showing right now are a lot of the videos I hadn't posted from some time ago. I think you'll find when you look at the last numbers in the video, you'll see when the video was shot. So some of these videos are several months old, some of them are a couple years old. So this shows you the backlog of videos that I do have. The videos are kind of scarce right now. The car shows here that are held in the afternoon have a very high chance of being rained out because this is the rainy season. I just was at a car show this morning, and that was fine, but only 2 videos were desirable for me. Many of the others I had already done examples of those cars. So, you know, when you're selective in the cars you video, it does limit the number of videos that you're going to find on a particular day. My best hunting actually is cars at the car shows that attend the auctions, and also the auction cars themselves, and also AACA events. That's on the Antique Automobile Club of America events. They usually have great cars for view. Plus, of course, I still have a few from Amelia Island that I haven't shown. So I hope you are interested in the cars I show. They're not usually the everyday run-of-the-mill cars. I try to find cars that are different and show you those. Some of these cars I know, like the Pontiac Tempest the other day, I know I've videoed them before, but this time I have the camera that has better fidelity, so I figure it might be a good idea to show that car again with a superior rendition of the video. At any rate, I thought I'd bring you some news about the evolution of the electric car. Volvo, I think, made an announcement that they intend to do away, essentially, with gasoline-powered cars. And I think this is the beginning of the end of gas-powered vehicles. Now, this is going to take some time for it to occur, but I think maybe in what's left of my lifetime, people will look back and say, gas-powered, petroleum? Now that may be, I'm thinking I'm going to live a while, but it's going to happen, I think. The evolution of batteries that allow a range of mileage for these cars for trips, I think that it's going to catch up with petroleum-based engines. And of course, there's also the potential of the hydrogen cars, which hasn't, of course, been realized because of the infrastructure that will be needed for hydrogen cars. But I think it's coming, and I don't know where that's going to put the old car hobby. People will be driving petroleum-based cars for a long time, I think, because they don't wear out. The thing that will hurt them is if gas supplies are curtailed. And if the environmental laws make it difficult to drive petroleum-based cars. So I think that could happen. So we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen to the hobby. Certainly the old cars have had basically a free rein in that they don't, I think most of them don't have pollution requirements. And that's, I think, fair because most of them aren't driven very much. Maybe driven to a show, maybe a couple thousand miles put on a year, and that's about it, if that. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. If somebody would have told people that cars were going to be an item back when there were horse-drawn vehicles, that say, well, they're newfangled contraptions and they're not very practical and they can explode, but you see what happened. So it's an interesting time to live. Times are changing, cars are changing, and it'd be interesting to see the evolution of cars in the next 20 years. Well, thanks a lot for your viewership and your comments. They're always informative. And I think we might as well make the best of looking at these old cars while they're still around, while people can still afford to house them and feed them. Maybe at some point they'll just strictly be museum pieces. So let's all enjoy them while we can. So take care, and I'll be continuing on, and I think still at the pace of 2 videos a day. We'll see how that works out. So thanks again, and appreciate all your comments.